The latest white paper is out, Jono Talks Bitcoin, and massive community giveaways. Let's jump in. Our latest white paper lays out exactly what we have accomplished, where we are now, and what is coming next. After launching Nexus and Ordinum, we're pushing new alphas this year for Dogs of War, War of Steel, and Starvin Martian. And we're not stopping there. We're building the PLAYA3ULL, a connected metaverse for all our games, plus powerful tools for developers, a blockchain-powered lottery, and even a metaverse-first dating app. Our Bullcoin drives the entire ecosystem with deflationary tokenomics and daily rewards for node owners, giving players real ownership of their time, skill, and assets. This isn't just a gaming company, it's a movement redefining how we own, play, and earn. Want all the details? Check out the full white paper now. Next up, a quick word from Jono.
Hi guys, it's the old bull here. Very quick market update for where we are right now. Very important to understand the process of where we're going to go over the next few months, because this is the end of the crypto run. This is repeating similarly to how it's happened in the past. So the first thing to understand is the bull market started 32 months ago. So at the end of 2022, we had that bottoming. Remember, Bitcoin hit $16,000 and everybody thought Bitcoin was going to continue to zero. Like, it was definitely dead. Bitcoin was over. Some people were saying it's going to go to $10,000. It can't not go to $10,000. And fairly quickly got up to about 2030 in a few months. So it was pretty exciting. Since that time, we've had Bitcoin run all the way through to a 700% return. So it's been pretty amazing that we've been able to get that run all the way up. And that's before the actual parabolic part starts. So we're going to see Bitcoin run now probably another 100% as a minimum. So up towards $200,000. Obviously people like Raoul Pal and all the main sort of commentators are saying most probably 300 to 400,000 this cycle before we have a big correction. Now, normally a correction is 75%, but it may be as little as 50% this time because the institutions are involved. Over the last 7 days, we reached $116,000 and we have had $118,000 new all-time high. Then we had $120,000 new all-time high. Then we had $121,000 all-time high. And we had $123,165 all-time high, and it's retraced at the moment back to 119, and as I speak it's starting to run again, so we're probably going to come up towards smashing the 123 and moving on from there. So really exciting times at this point. The ETH cycle, what's really important to understand here is that the Bitcoin, while we're in the Bitcoin phase, altcoins are dead. Chart that Alex Becker uses with the going sideways chart, where for 3 years you're in the red and just goes sideways. It's terrible. And then we get the blowout. So while we're in the Bitcoin cycle, the flow of money moves to Bitcoin and stays away from alts. The overlap phase is money starts to move towards Ethereum and out of Bitcoin. That is just starting now as we are speaking. So Ethereum is actually running up, and currently Ethereum is just at 3,500 as I'm recording. Ethereum's actually running away and Bitcoin is going sideways. So we're seeing money transition, and the top three or minus top three alts is outperforming and Bitcoin dominance is dropping. So that's really exciting. So money's starting to move into alts. Then we move from Ethereum. The same thing that happened to Bitcoin to Ethereum happens from Ethereum to large caps. So large caps are AVAX, Solana, Cardano. Now Sui's starting to join that, so Dogecoin. They're all the large cap coins, and they will suck money out of Ethereum. So we get this overlap phase where money starts to trickle out of the Ethereum into the large caps. And then finally the same thing happens where the large caps move the money back into alt season, and people take that last, and I'm going to use the word bet, that last bet on what they think their best altcoins. They're looking for micro caps and small cap stocks that will get a big run in that November to February period. That is basically the market. It's really exciting time to be in crypto. We're just seeing the beginning of this altcoin season, and we know as long-term players in this, that's going to be Bitcoin first. That's just finishing now. We're just moving out of Bitcoin dominance for the first, and we're 6 months behind. This should have happened in January, but it didn't happen in January. This time in the last cycle, Bitcoin dominance was like 38% in July, whereas now it's still at 63%. It's very high. Just starting to move into ETH now, so we'll see that Bitcoin dominance drop down probably to low 40s, low 40%, and that will be the beginning of the real altcoin season. But that started, and then November, December, we should see the altcoin season fly away, and bulls should begin to really perform. Thanks for sticking with us. Looking forward to talking soon. I'm the Old Bull. I'm out.
We're back with a fresh community update. Kicking things off strong, our very own Wheezy held an exciting VI3 giveaway, hooking up one lucky bull with a powerful asset to boost their game and unlock access across the playable world. Another awesome community boost came from Caesar, who launched a spontaneous 20,000 bull giveaway split between two winners, each enough to secure a VI3 instantly. Now it's time for another lemon draw.
Go ahead and ready and shake up this lemon batch and let them go. Down goes Ricardo, Cobras, and Hodel, followed by Zarooks and Benme, CryptoCon. Oh, could be anyone's game, and it is Cash Panda. Congratulations, Cash Panda. You have won this week's lemon draw. I'll be reaching out to you shortly.
The Bull Riddle Hunt launched, with players competing to solve 12 riddles and unlock a secret wallet holding 25,000 bull coin. A big congrats to the first player to crack the riddle and lock in a spot in the final merch box draw. The latest Fireside Chat contest brought in tons of participation, and we drew 3 winners to split the prize pool. Prizes included a merch box, 50,000 and 30,000 bull. We also had an epic duck race in Ordinem hosted by the one and only George Bull. We also want to recognize Filski888 for their shout out to the Playable support team, praising the quick, caring responses that keep everyone feeling heard and helped. Now it's time for an exciting giveaway. Starvin Martian is launching soon, and we want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments what you're most looking forward to in Starvin Martian. Be sure to include your Discord name with your answer. One lucky fan who comments will win a prize of 5,000 bull. Don't miss your chance. Drop your answer below. And that's a wrap for the latest deep dive. But the journey doesn't end here. Want to shape the future of playable games? Jump into our Discord, ask questions, share feedback, or just come say hi. Whether you're curious about nodes, Bullcoin, or getting your hands on early access, our crew and the community have your back 24/7. Hit subscribe, join the revolution, and we'll see you in the games.